I saw her hooves in the moonlight before I even saw her face. I was coming home late from a party in the village. It was one of those nights where the moon was so bright you could see shadows on the dirt road. I'd had a few drinks, but not enough to make me see things that weren't there. Or so I thought. The walk back was quiet except for the crickets and the sound of my boots on the dirt. Then I heard something else. Footsteps. Light ones, like bare feet on the road. I stopped and looked behind me, but no one was there. The trees on either side of the road were still. No wind, no movement. I told myself it was my imagination and kept walking. But the sound didn't stop. It stayed just behind me, steady, soft. I picked up my pace. The footsteps did too. "Who's there?" I called out, trying to sound brave. My voice cracked. No one answered, but the footsteps stopped. That's when I saw her. She stepped out from the shadows of the trees like she had been waiting for me. A woman, dressed in a long white gown that shimmered in the moonlight. Her face was hidden under a wide-brimmed hat, tilted low. She didn't say a word, just stood there in the middle of the road, blocking my path. "Good night," I said, my voice shaking. "You need help or something?" She didn't answer. Instead, she tilted her head, just enough for me to catch a glimpse of her smile. It was too wide, too perfect, like it didn't belong on her face. My stomach turned. I don't know why, but I couldn't move. Something about her held me there, like I was caught in a trap. She took a step closer, and that's when I saw her feet. They weren't feet. They were hooves. Black, shining hooves peeking out from under the hem of her dress. Every story I'd ever heard about La Diablesse came rushing back to me. My grandmother's warnings, my uncle's drunken tales. I always thought they were just stories, until now. My legs felt like lead, but I forced myself to move. I stumbled backward, almost falling, and made the sign of the cross. "Leave me alone," I shouted. She laughed then, a soft, lilting sound that didn't match the fear crawling up my spine. She didn't chase me, didn't move. She just stood there, smiling as I turned and ran as fast as I could. I didn't stop running until I reached my yard. My chest burned, and my legs felt like jelly. When I looked back down the road, she was gone. I don't walk that road at night anymore. I don't even look at it if I can help it. And if someone tells me they hear footsteps behind them on a quiet night, I tell them to run and not look back.